say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly screamed, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Hello everyone, we are here today at Texas Motor Speedway. We will be racing here for 50 laps here at Texas. Here is your track, I guess. Fort Worth, Texas, United States of America. Obviously, state of Texas. 1.5 mile track. Track temps could be 95 degrees Fahrenheit and 4 turns. Obviously, weather here 71, nice 71 degrees. Air temp and last slide, track temp, humidity 5, partly cloudy. And right here is your grid for today's race. Eric Helplinger pole here, I think. I think it's his first pole of the season. Right, and track temp at Texas. Second, I think this is Bryn. I think this is his first start here. Josh Shalatz. Start here at Legends Racing League, and Marco Rustro third, Tyler Tomasi fourth, Matt Maron fifth, Joey Keneally sixth, seventh Robbie Keneally, Hayden Lowell eighth, and ninth Wolfgang Hoffman, Harrison Chandler 10th, and that's the rest of it. I believe none of those guys are going to be racing here, as we are about to go green, pace car off. There's no audio, I'll try to fix that, guys. And green flag is out, and we're racing here at Texas. Now Eric Kepling has the race leaders with Jumbo in for position behind. Oh, the 38 on the apron. Oh, Joey Keneally goes around, and here they go in. There's a caution there, and Joey Keneally, I think Harrison Chandler involved, Wolfgang Hoffman involved also. It's about 4 cars involved in that wreck there. Play. I think got a really good start not a great start, but on the inside. No, he was. Went to the inside of Tyler. He was there, and he was on the apron and clipped. Actually, I don't know. He ain't hitting anyone. I think. I don't. Not that could have happened. Rob Keneally maybe have clipped Joey Keneally the left rear. He was laying Matt back. Yeah, it seems that's what happened. And Joey Keneally overcorrected right into Harrison Chandler. Harrison Chandler right into Wolfgang Hoffman. That's going to be the first caution of the day. It's also going to be a single file restart. That caution coming on the first lap. So we're going to take a quick break to try to fix this audio issue, and we'll be right back. As we are back here at Texas, finally got the audio issue sorted out. My bad there, guys. So we should be going green here, I believe, next time by. So also during the caution, the 7 car of Josh Charlotte's, he is engine blue for some reason. I don't know if he downshifted at all, but he is on the pit lane. He had the tow. I don't know how long his tow is, but he should be taking his fast repair here. He's gonna be about 2 or 3 laps down. He's going to complete about 1, so right now he's I think 2 laps down. Maybe about to be, as the leaders are exiting turn 4. We should be going green next time by. It's like as the pace car lights are gonna go off here most likely. Gonna be a single file restart. So kind of something we don't really see too often, especially at these big racetracks. But let's take a look at your field and see like all the damage and whatnot. So air coupling here obviously pretty fine. You know, Joey Keneally has a little bit of damage right there on basically his whole right front and some of his left front damage. Wilkin Hoffman looks pretty clean. Pretty clean. Oh, Harrison Chandler is not gonna get fast repair on his, and Josh is back on the racetrack, so he's only 2 laps down. It says on the timing sheet, so we'll see if he stays that way when they cross the line one more time. But you will get a faster, not faster, wave around next caution for being more than a lap down. So should help him a little bit if we get. Should be on the lap if we get 2 more cautions. But we'll see here as Air Keplinger go choose the not the outside, the inside line here on this restart. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens here after Rob As he goes straight as soon as the pace car pulls off. And that kind of is we have a 3-car kind of a pack here, and then Joey Canoe kind of by himself and Wolfgang Kaufman. And I'm kind of spread out a lot more than what a usual side-by-side restart would be. But we do make it through turn 1, it seems like, and we do. As we kind of have 2-car tandems here. Almost a third possibly if Joe Canoe and Wolfgang Hoffman can work together to maybe catch up to his lead pack. And it seems like these guys have already caught up to Eric Kelplinger, almost about car length away from him. As they have after one lap. So kind of like a keep in mind thing, you have a lap of advantage if you go straight after pace car. So I don't know if he wants to do that next time, but looks like Hayden Lowe is going to try to make the outside lane work on the outside of Tyler Tomasi. So here comes Harrison Chandler. No, not Harrison. Robert Canoe, my bad. Might be looking to go to the inside of Hayden Lowe. Hayden Lowe is actually making the outside lane decently work. He's got to side by side with Tyler Tomasi. Almost about to pass him here. As here comes Robert Canoe up to work with Hayden Lowe on the outside line. But right now, Joey Canoe and Wolfgang Hoffman are kind of battling each other and not really working together. But behind them, actually, lap cars. Harrison Chandler is all the way back here. Doesn't have any draft. He still has some damage left, and that could affect him. But it looks like Tyler Tomasi fell a little bit back from the back bumper of the 23 of Oh, Michael! He gets loose there. Seems like from my vantage point, he got pretty loose on entry. Looks like we just got a 5-car pack for now. We kind of saw this at Charlotte, except it was like a 4-car pack up front, and everyone else was trying to chase them down. And they eventually did, but then the caution came out. But it looks like we have a little 4-car pack here forming, led by Joey Keneally, and outside of them is Wolfgang Hoffman right there. Gonna try to maybe catch the leaders as Joey Keneally blinks out for a second there. Looks like the outside lane's working a little bit there, side by side with Eric Kelblinger, and may be able to pass him here coming up to the back straightaway if they get a good run. Let's ride on board with Hayden Lowell, the gyro cam. As he gets a big push from Robbie Keneally, almost gets by Eric Kelplinger. I think he actually did get by him, he just didn't clear him obviously, but looks like the outside lane is holding strong here at Texas. We kind of saw that at Charlotte, the same, I don't know, if the outside lane couldn't really get by the leader, but they could hold themselves on the outside and be about the same speed as the leader, so we'll see how they do on the back straightaway. They did get a decent run here. Eric Kepling has led every lap of this race, all 10, even the caution lap. So he's been pretty good this race, and he could get that bonus point for leading the most laps, and that'll help for him to maybe fight Robbie Keneally in the championship. Also, Tyler Tomasi also has a good shot of, or is one of the few drivers who really have a chance to get the championship and have a battle with Robbie Keneally, as he's been finishing about first and second the past, I think, 3 weeks. There's contact made! Eric Keplinger and Hayden Lowell make contact down the back, but they save it, as that could have been really bad for the leaders, as that loses a lot of time for Hayden Lowell. Take a quick replay of that and see what happened. Go blimp view. Oh, blimp's kind of bad there. Looks like Hayden Lowell just kind of came down a little bit, and a little bit of contact was made, but not enough to spin Eric or Hayden out. But these drivers behind them are even losing a ton of time to them. They were about 6 tenths slower last time by. They're about 4 seconds behind this lead pack up here. As it looks like Hayden Lowell and Robert Keneally kind of fell a bit to the back, but here comes 23 on Michael Russo. Looking to the outside, trying to make it work. Eric Helping is still leading the field. Looks like Michael's working it by himself. He's all the way side by side, almost to Eric Keplinger. He got the tire Tomasi, and if he gets some help by Hayden Lowell, he could maybe get that race lead. We haven't really seen that all day at all. No one could really make the outside lane work. Even in practice, they couldn't really get by the leader of the pack in practice. Even if they're on the inside, but these guys are getting really dicey here by the pushing. Looks like Tyler Tomasi may have pushed Eric a little bit in the wrong place. If you just push someone in the wrong place one time on the even on the straight, it could really upset the car and get him really sideways. As looks like Tyler Tomasi, maybe looks to the outside. There, no. Looks like Keplinger's just a little bit lower than Tyler. As contact between the 23, the 76, or number 3. As they do sort each other out, as it looks like Michael doesn't have any help, but here comes Robbie Keneally to the outside. Gonna try to push the 23 up to the race lead. As Tyler blocks. Wow, that was a really aggressive blocking there. Wow, that was really aggressive. Even with he has more than half the race left to go, and made some aggressive blocks, but it could maybe get him the race lead. Possibly, but he's side by side with Hayden Lowell right now. But the one position that hasn't changed at all this race is the leader, Eric Keplinger. Being able to keep his lead from start of the green flag so far to now. But right now Hayden Lowell is pushing him pretty hard, but outside has a pretty good push as Tyler Tomasi up to second right now, entering the corner. Still trying to make that outside lane work, or the middle lane, not really the outside, but just seems it's really hard without like a lot of cars. I think the only chance you could really get the outside lane working is if no one is pushing the leader, in this case Eric. But it'd be really hard to maybe make a move on the final few laps if you're there even. Go back, Joey Keneally, still leading the field, or leading the second pack here in 6th place. He has a little bit of damage on his race car. They're using the middle lane on the front straightaway. I mean, the back straightaway, but Matt's in the wall. Whoa, you guys are going. I don't know. Looks like Wolfgang's using the middle line in the corner. Is kind of interesting. A lot different than like the leaders are. We kind of stay on the bottom as Tyler Tomasi gets a big shove and almost gets it run around, but he does save it. As they fall back in line here. Kind of see it's a lot different than what Joey Keneally doing back here, but it looks like Wolfgang hopping to the inside of Joey Keneally. Joey's got a slot in line with Wolfgang here. Gonna try and maybe make a run for these guys up ahead, but he has to gain a lot of time. Maybe do something here, but Tyler Tomasi is gonna be pushing Hayden Lowell. Gonna try to get by Eric Keplinger. As he's almost there, he's side by side with him at his door. Can you get a good enough run on the back straightaway to get by? Keplinger gets a bit loose from a push from Robbie. Hayden had the lead momentarily, but Eric takes it back. Entering the corners. Some of them go to the apron, get a bit loose on the exit. Can Hayden lead a lap here? Is they're side by side? He will lead a lap, I think. And no, actually, that was Keplinger's lap. Wow. But Hayden right now is in front of Keplinger. Tyler Tomasi could have just pushed him a little bit more. He could probably have got that lap led. Looks like he kind of lost some of his run he had because Tyler kind of backed out. About a car length gap between them. And that kind of really killed the run. 30 laps to go. We've seen only one caution. No, what not? With 20 laps in the race, we've only seen one caution so far. Here's your summary of today. Only no lead changes so far. 21 laps completed, only one caution so far in the opening lap. And things kind of spread out. Top 5 about 9 seconds ahead of this group back here. As we go back here, Eric Keplinger defends the top. Now goes back to the bottom. We kind of seen a little bit of a blocking here and kind of kills his run as it looks like Hayden Lowe's going to have a huge push by Tyler Tomasi. He may be able to clear Eric here as Eric has no help from behind as, oh, here comes the 23 to the outside even. Now, Keplinger only has Robbie Keneally to help him out by pushing him. The 23 decides the outside line. That could really help the outside. But he's kind of in the middle. I don't really know if he's going to choose outside. But it looks like he does choose outside. But seems like they're trying to get by Eric Keplinger here. As Eric gonna maybe do a side draft. No. Doesn't. As, oh, Tyler Tomasi goes way wide. And that's going to allow Eric Keplinger to pull away from the outside line. Robert Keneally slots himself in the second, and now it's back to single file racing. As it seemed like the outside lane worked a little bit there, so they can maybe test that out on the final couple laps. But we'll see. These guys have been pretty anxiously going to the outside pretty constantly as Tyler Tomasi goes to the outside here. By himself, no help right now as, oh, Hayden Lowe clips the apron. Gonna lose him a little bit of time. Not too much because in the street stock, it's not that high horsepower that not too loose when you hit the apron, but still loses you a little bit of time. As it looks like Hayden's side drafting hard with Tyler Tomasi, but here comes Michael Russo behind him. Gonna maybe work with Tyler. Yes, he does. As, oh, Keplinger gets sideways on the front back straightaway. As it seems like these guys are getting really loose on entry. Tyler's kind of falling off a little bit with this hot weather, this afternoon conditions. Right now, it's really anyone's game as Tyler Tomasi goes to the inside of Hayden Lowe. Hayden Lowe shuffles back to the outside. Here comes Robert Keneally as he's going to maybe try to work the top lane or fall back possibly to allow Hayden Lowe to push him. Now Tyler Tomasi is going to be pushing Eric Keplinger. As Hayden Lowe, Robbie Keneally back there. Going to try to maybe work together to form that outside lane. Again, coming to halfway now. I believe, actually that was last time by. This time by it's a little bit over halfway, but 24 laps to go. Only a 5-car race, and I don't think these guys behind are really going to catch them. It'll be really hard for them to do anything. We might see lap traffic. Harrison Chandler all the way by himself. I don't know if the lap times are slow enough to catch lap traffic, but the leaders are in 3 and 4. Harrison Chandler is exiting turn 2, so maybe after 24 laps, if we go green the whole way, we could see some lap traffic, but looks like Tyler Tomasi gonna go to the outside and to make the outside lane work if he can. They slide up on entry. We go another on board. This time it's gonna be behind Eric Keplinger, as he can only see a front bumper of a 23 car Michael Russo. But besides him is Tyler Tomasi. You can see Tyler's really trying to side draft him in the corner, but doesn't seem to be working as good as he might want. Didn't really slow him down too much. But right now it's kind of separated. Like, oh, contact made between Eric Keplinger and Tyler Tomasi. That sent Tomasi up the racetrack, back down to 5th place. We kind of seen that 2 times in a row. I think Tomasi goes to the outside and just gets shoved way higher. I think in the 3rd groove on the very, very hot top side. And I've seen kind of a common theme for him tonight. As contact made, Robert Keneally has got to check him up and allow Hidden Low to get to the inside. As I think the 23 and the 1 was trying to work together, maybe on the outside, possibly, but Robbie just had a big run and hit the 23 and Michael and kind of slowed Robbie down. Robbie still maybe work with Tyler Tomasi. No, he doesn't. They'll fall back in line on the inside. With coming to 20 laps to go. Harrison Chandler on the back straightaway. They're on the front straightaway. So about half a track between them. And it's really possible. As looks like the 23 blinks out and he might have blinked out. No, he's back there. That kind of tracked him up. They didn't really want to hit him when he came back in. So hasn't really been blinking at all today. So kind of the first time I've seen that in today's race. As now they're kind of a single file for now. We haven't really seen this much. They've usually been double file. As soon as I said that, Tyler Tomasi hit a low, wrecking across the racetrack, and there's the yellow as Hayden Low gets it back going. As that was a really close call between him coming back on the racetrack. That could have been really bad. As looks like he drifted up. Tyler tried to take the lane and he almost flipped over even. As wow, let's take a look in his cockpit and see what he saw. Just drifted up a little bit. Tyler was on the inside. He came back down. He overcorrected and almost flipped over. Kind of did a 360 and then the caution waved. So very interesting. See what will happen in these final 15 laps. It seems like we're gonna go back green. See if these drivers will pit for new tires and maybe make some more moves. Because it seems like with the older tires, they get a little bit more, can't speak. They're a little bit slicker and can't make as aggressive moves as you can with newer tires. So we'll see how that plays out. As here we go. Pit lane is open. We'll see. Well, that's a bad pit lane for this one. That's ours. But we'll see if these drivers will pit. Looks like Robert Keneally looking into the pit lane as the front two stay out. Tyler Tomasi also stays out. And everyone else stays out. Joey Keneally actually pits. Harrison Chandler pits there. And looks like Rob Keneally will give up his, I think he wasn't, I don't know what place he was in, third or second maybe. Somewhere around there, and Hayden Low obviously spins out. I would probably take tires with him also. Especially after that spin, but Joey Keneally misses his pit lane. He will use his faster pair. With about 17 laps to go, I'm guessing we're going green with about 15 and leave. 7 also gets his wave around. Or the lucky dog, I mean. I think, yeah, lucky dog. So all he needs is one more yellow, I believe, and he will be on the lead lap, or I don't know if he'll get this yellow. I don't believe he will, but we'll see. As we'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back after this. As we are here at Texas, we're gonna take a quick interview with Eric Helplinger. Oops, my bad. We're gonna take a quick interview with Eric Helplinger if we can get him in here in time. Actually, come to the are here on the back straightaway, so we'll do that next caution possibly, since he has led every. Wait, actually, Hayden Hall actually led a lap there. And what happened there? Unless my timing sheet is wrong, or not even my timing sheet, like I don't know what the program is wrong, but this is your grid for right now. Quick look. Basically, the only thing that changed is Hayden pitted, Harrison pitted, Robbie pitted. Who else pitted? Joey pitted. That's really it, and now they're in the back. But Eric Keplinger goes as soon as the pace car comes off, and goes a lot more closer than they were before. So now instead of a 5-car pack, I'm guessing it's gonna be more of a 9-car pack. So you can see, Harrison Chandler still hasn't fixed his damage by using his fast repair yet. So we'll see how that works. A couple of 2-car tandems again, forming into 4-car tandems possibly. As Hayden Lowell, Robbie Keneally working together with those new tires, maybe make some aggressive moves. Come to the end of the race with 13 laps to go, coming this time by. They're working the outside line, gotta try to get by Wolfgang Hoffman and Matt Moran. Tyler Tomasi, Michael Russo, and Eric Keplinger. Up there, those 3 drivers working together. Seems like the pack is a lot bigger than it was before, and definitely is. Here comes Tyler Tomasi, gonna make it side by side with the leaders, but Hayden Lowell looks to the inside, making it 3 wide. Oh, he almost slides up in the Tyler. Now it's 2 wide. There was a 3 wide for a second, but he gets by Tyler Tomasi. Guess he just didn't want Tyler to lead the the charge up to there, maybe. But Rob Keneally gets behind Michael Russo, 23 car. Now it's Tyler Tomasi and Hayden Lowell. Gonna try to work together on the high side here, possibly. Hayden's not getting any help, as in bump draft wise, but he does get a wow. He might have cleared him. No, he didn't. So close to clearing Eric Keplinger there. That would be the first time anyone would be the leaders. Oh, Keplinger and Hayden make contact. Hayden almost hits the outside wall, but I think he saved it. But Eric got really loose there, and I think Eric slid up a little bit, kind of gave him the right rear and put him up the racetrack. But surprised Hayden didn't hit the wall. That was really close. As it looks like the 23 blinks out again, but just for a second there. But Hayden Lowell coming with a huge run again down the back. I don't know. It might be caused by the 23 pushing Eric and kind of getting him loose and slowing him down, I think, because Eric was kind of loose a little bit on entry there. But also, it could be the fresher tires. Maybe they just aren't as good on exit. That's how Hayden gets such a run. Coming to 10 laps to go as we have a car in the wall. I think that's Joey Keneally. As Joey Keneally contact made with Harrison Chandler. They do keep it straight. And all good for now. Now it's mostly a 7-car pack. As these guys kind of lost the draft a little bit. They could maybe get back to the draft. But Hayden Lowell still hard charging on the outside with Robbie Keneally. These two took tires last time by, or last caution. And we gotta try to get up in front and see if they can lead a few laps and maybe lead coming to the checkered flag. As Hayden Lowell led that lap, second lap he led all day today. Wolfgang Hoffman also back there in 6th. Still in drafting ranges. Oh, contact made! 23 goes on the apron, but he does save it. He blinks momentarily, but he's back to come down on the back straightaway. Hayden Lowell with another big run. Down in turn number 3 and 4. He's kind of on that little seam there, kind of in between the turns. I don't, it's like the low groove and the mo groove, I would say. That separates them. He's kind of in the middle between those. Keplinger is right on the white line, so you can kind of see it really close together. And still, same thing in this corner. He's right on that black line, the seam, I would say. Trying to get a good run as He's kind of trying to pinch Keplinger, not letting him get a good exit. But right now, it's a 7-card pack right as of now. Wolfgang Hoffman gonna try to use the outside line here. Gonna try to help Robbie Canoe and Hayden Lowell. Maybe make Lowell your new leader here today. Kind of looks like Robbie Canoe kind of lost a lot of time on Hayden there. And does. Oh, here comes a 23! Oh, he looked to the inside. I thought he was going to make a move, but just didn't have enough of a run. But there's a little bit of a gap between Michael and Eric, and that could allow Hayden to get a good run on the exit. Michael gives Keplinger a bump there. Gets him a little bit loose. So does Michael get loose. As these drivers are pushing each other as hard as they can, coming to 6 laps to go. Hayden Lowell has no help at all as Tyler Tomasi goes wide again. I think that's the 3rd time we saw that. He's on the 3rd groove. As right now, Eric Keplinger is still leading here. 42 of the 44 laps. But the only thing that matters is that final lap. 23 has not let go of that 60s bumper at all this entire race. Kind of a tandem drafting now. We kind of see Wolfgang Hoffman and Tyler Tomasi tandeming, I guess, is that what you would call it? I guess in the back there. I don't know. Tandem drafting, I guess. But also the front 4 are also tandem drafting. But here comes Wolfgang Hoffman with the big run there. Doesn't seem like he's going to go anywhere with it. Tyler Tomasi looking to the 3 wide possibly. No, he's not. He's going to stick with Wolfgang Hoffman. Go see what he can do there. I think if Halo just gets a little bit of a push and gets some help, he can maybe clear Keplinger. Because Keplinger by himself, Hayden Lowell's doing pretty good. A little bit of help, he can maybe even get by Eric Keplinger, or at least on the last lap, get up to him and side by side. With 4 laps to go, still kind of spread out. No one helping on the outside. And Wolfgang Hoffman. Only people that are really pushing each other are Michael Russo and Eric Keplinger, but they kind of separated a little bit there down the back. Eric has no help as of pushing wise. Wolfgang Hoffman goes to the inside, and Hayden Lowell still has no help, but will Wolfgang go up to the outside and help him? He does so. Coming to 3 laps to go. As it looks like the 23 gonna try to make it 3 wide possibly. No, he slots back to the inside. Can Wolfgang Hoffman help Hayden Lowell, or what will happen here in the next 2.5 laps as they come down the back straightaway? See if Michael will make a move here. Down the back. Wolfgang's not there yet, but just gets a shove on the final lap. I think he can maybe make Hayden get in front of Keplinger coming to the line. But right now the inside line is definitely a lot faster. 2 laps to go. Hayden Lowell side drafting. Just needs a little bit of help. He's almost there by himself. Who will come out of line? Oh, contact made! The 0023! 3 wide down the back. Tyler Tomasi up to second now. There's a still 3 wide. As now it's single fouled out. As Hayden Lowell falls all the way back to 5th, maybe even 6th if Wolfgang no, he falls back in the 5th now. As coming to the white flag, this time by. Will Tyler Tomasi look to the outside? He does. White flag. 23 goes to the inside. Let's see if Robbie Canoe can do anything. He's going to go to the outside. Going to try help Tyler Tomasi. As here comes Hayden Lowell. Gonna maybe try something. No, he goes to the back bumper to the 23. Tyler has a run. I don't know if it's going to be enough though. As they're sliding going into turn 3 and 4. See what will happen here. The 23, the 76 make contact. Coming out the final corner. It's going to be Eric Keplinger, your winner. Tyler Tomasi second. Wow, what a finish. Wait. Yeah, Eric Keplinger, your winner here today. As wow, what a finish between these drivers. We can go to an instant replay. I think if Tyler had some help, he could maybe have done something. But with Hayden and the 23 making contact and slowing them all down, there's no chance he could really get help there. As right there, that's your finish right there. Here at Texas, a pretty close finish for what is that? 5th place. Like Hoffman got it as Robert Canoli got 6th place, and that's definitely gonna help Tyler Tomasi and Eric Keplinger in the point standings. Gonna try to beat Robert Canoli, as they did do a pretty good job here. They gained about 5 or 6 points on him, so that's definitely gonna help. That's actually, I think that's the first time Robert Canoli finished outside the top 3 all season long. That just shows how dominant his the beat is this has been this season. There says Curran will be right back. Post race interview. Hello everyone, I'm here with Eric Keplinger, your race winner tonight. So you win here at Texas. I think this is your, yeah, you won 2 of the full speed tracks. I guess it's kind of a super speedway, I guess. For Street Stocks. How you gonna carry this momentum into next week?
Well, it was much needed because I got a disappointing finish last week. I felt I should have had top 3 finish last week, but I got shuffled out on the outside at Martinsville, which is what you don't want to happen. Don't want to have happen. And I finished 5th, so this is nice overall boost. I have 2 extra bonus points, maybe even 3 for the win. I got 1 for the pole, 1 for most laps led, and 1 for the win if there is 1 for that. It's just a much needed point stay. I get closer to Robbie in the point standings, and just overall a well executed day by my team and me. Uh, Thought we were going to get beat by Hayden on the outside lane because he pitted for tires, but luckily he didn't really get the push in time, and we were able to stay out in front and not get wrecked late in the race.
Yep, definitely. You led 40, I think 48 laps out of the 50, so definitely a really good performance here at Texas. Anyone you'd like to thank for tonight's race?
all the essential workers out there and everybody, still doing their part during this. And thank you, thank the admins Malachi and Heater, and thank all the other racers who came out tonight.
Yep, thank you. And
Thank
congrats
you.
on your win tonight.
Thank you.
That was Eric Kaplan. We're going to interview our second place finisher, Tyler Tomasi. Hello, Tyler, you got a copy? Yes. I don't know what happened. So I guess we'll interview our actually our third place driver's not in here either. So, well, who's got fourth this? Hayden Lowell. Yeah, Hayden Lowell in fourth. So let's interview Hayden Lowell. Hayden, you got a copy?
Yep, hello.
So you're trying to get the outside lane to work there in the final few laps, but just no one really helped you there, and you kind of got contact between that was you and the 23, I believe, and that just kind of killed your run. That you could have maybe
Yeah,
got in front of Keplinger.
yeah, the contact with the 23 was the big kind of run killer. Robbie started having problems with his pedals. I don't know if he said his throttle wasn't opening all the way or his brake pedal was hanging a little bit, but that was ultimately what put me in that position. So still a great race. If it ended up P4, so we'll see what happens.
Yep. So next week is Lanier. Do you think you have a good job doing good there?
Absolutely not.
Well, I guess that's short and sweet. So congrats on congrats on your fourth place finish tonight. Anyone? Oh, God, I forgot. Anyone you like to thank for tonight's race?
Uh, Gotta thank Robbie for trying to work with me there. I appreciate it, even though he had pedal issues. So, other than that, it's about
Yep. So like I said, congrats on your fourth place finish tonight.
N4. Thank you.
Yep. So it was Hayden Lowell. He finished fourth place. We got our second place driver here, Tyler Tomasi. Hello, Tyler. You got a copy?
Yo.
So
So
you end up second here today at Texas. Do you think you could have done anything different to maybe have a different outcome and maybe get by Eric Keplinger there?
no, I felt like we were in perfect position coming to the white flag. P2, that's where you want to be at these types of track. Pulled out a line and pretty much drag race for the finish. Just didn't have enough. That's pretty much where I was coming to the white flags, exactly where you want to be at these places. And I timed it just a little off. I probably should have moved out of line a little later, but overall, P2, I think this is, you probably know how many top threes this is in a row. Since USA, we've been getting top threes in a row. So, yeah, another good points night. We came out the points winner of tonight. Well, Keplinger, actually, I think he gained a few points on us, but I think we both gained a few points on Robbie. So I don't know where he finished, but all I know is it was a good night.
Yeah, and next week's Lanier, I asked Hayden this, and he said he had no chance of doing good there. But do you think you have a chance of doing decent at Lanier?
Oh yeah, we'll probably win that place. That's one of my best. That's where if you look at my official stats, that's where I have my most wins. There in five flags. That's my best when the C class goes through there. So good chance to win.
Yep. So anyone you like to thank for tonight's race?
Tomasi Law Associates, RLS Performance, Caddick Title Company, all my friends and family watching, and yeah, everybody. Good battle up there with Keplinger, and thanks for him to run me clean, and yeah, it was good fun.
Yep. So congrats on your second place finish. I think second in a row, second place finish. So hopefully you can maybe end the streak next week. Yep.
Hopefully get a first place.
Yep. So congrats on your second place finish.
Thank you.
That was Tyler Tomasi. As we're going to look at we'll look at a summary. So 4 lead changes. So kind of had some lead changes in the second half of the race. 2 cautions, 8 laps. So a lot of green flag running there. But here's your results. Eric Keplinger gonna be your winner tonight. Tyler Tomasi second, and Michael Russo third. Hayden Lowell fourth. Wolfgang Hoffman fifth, and that's your top 5. And top 6 are all within 3/10, and the rest of your field. And I think that's everyone who started with. Oh, whoops. Well, whatever. There. Well, that's your results there. Take another look. And those drivers did not compete tonight. Overall, tonight was a really fun race. A lot of green flag running, and some really. I'm surprised we kept it clean to the coming to the way. I thought there was gonna be some sort of wrecking, but looked like it was pretty clean. So hopefully we have another good race at Bristol in the ARCA cars. Gonna be definitely a highline type of racetrack. So we'll see you guys then 7 p.m. on Friday. So like always, see you guys later.